Did you know Nezuko is a rock, paper, scissors genius? Or the mystery behind Kokishibo's 6 eyes? Here are 19 things you probably missed in Demon Slayer. Would you believe me if I told you that Muzan actually created Yoriichi and Tanjiro? I know it sounds crazy, but let me explain. You see, throughout Muzan's existence, he never once believed in gods as he was basically immortal. And because of this, he did anything he wanted without receiving punishment. But little did he know that his heavenly punishment was on its way. Because a certain woman named Akeno Tsukuguni had been praying to the gods for help, and the god she prayed to the most was a sun god. Her prayers were eventually answered when Yoriichi was born, and well, we all know what happened. 500 years later, after Yoriichi failed to put an end to Muzan, Tanjiro was sent to finish the job. Speaking of Tanjiro, why don't we talk about his sister, Nezuko? Have you ever wondered why she sleeps a lot? While we all know that she sleeps all the time in order to regain her strength since she's one of the only demons that doesn't feast on human flesh, what most people don't know, however, is that she actually got this sleeping habit from one of her ancestors, Suyaka Kamado, as shown in one of the Demon Slayer fan book panels. What is even more interesting is that Tanjiro might actually be cursed, but before we reveal the reason why, let's talk about the blue spider lily. The blue spider lily is one of the most important species in the entire show. It has the ability to turn humans into demons and vice versa. However, they are so rare that not even Muzan could find them, despite searching for 1,000 years. Did you know that Kei Kamado, Tanjiro's mother, and the doctor who turned Muzan into a demon are the only 2 people who know about its location throughout the entire series? Isn't that crazy? It gets even crazier because there is a theory that Nezuko's mother fed the blue spider lily to Nezuko and Tanjiro when they were younger. This is the reason why Nezuko was able to conquer the sun. While this theory has not been confirmed by the creator of the show, it might be true. This is because Nezuko's blood has been shown to be able to change a demon back to a human. What do you think about this theory? Be sure to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Now back to why Tanjiro might be cursed. You see, Tanjiro's sense of smell is extraordinary. It is capable of tracking down demons, sensing emotions, and even telling how many humans a demon has feasted on. But despite how incredible this power is, it is also the source of some of the most traumatizing experiences of Tanjiro's life. For example, when Tanjiro's father died, the first person to notice was Tanjiro, due to the fact that his father coughed up some blood. When Tanjiro's grandmother died, Tanjiro was the first to know about her death, and the same goes for when his family died. He was able to tell thanks to the scent of blood. Not to mention, he's also an upper moon magnet. I don't know about you, but if I were to go on a mission and Tanjiro was on my team, I would give up and run away for my dear life. Surprising enough, Tanjiro isn't the only one with this extraordinary sense of smell. His teacher and former water hashira, Sakanoji Urokodaki, also has this ability, as well as a secret most people don't know about, which is the reason why he wears a mask. You see, back when he was a demon slayer, demons usually mocked him for having a quiet and kind-looking face. Because of this, he wore a Tengu mask to look more intimidating. He even made masks for his students to wear before the final selection exams to help protect them. But have you noticed the similarities between those masks and the Anbu masks from Naruto? Why don't we talk about some of the Naruto references in Demon Slayer? Like the similarity between Susamaru's eyes and Naruto's Sage Mode eyes. Yeah, I know it sounds crazy, but it gets even better because the voice actor who voiced the Minato Namikaze and other iconic characters like Julius from Black Clover and Dante from the Devil May Cry video game is responsible for voicing the Kagaya Ubuyashiki. Did you know that Kagaya Ubuyashiki is actually 23 years old? It is shocking when you look at how he looks in the series. You would think he's way older, but the reason for his weird looking appearance is his connection to Muzan. You see, Muzan is actually Kagaya's ancestor, and because of this, the entire Ubuyashiki's bloodline is under a curse, which is the main reason for his rotten skin and short lifespan. Another shocking fact about him is that he's the 97th commander of the Demon Slayer Corps, and he became a commander when he was only 4 years old. Man, that must have been tough. I mean, when I was 4, I was basically wishing to be Spider-Man. But have you ever wondered what happens to the Kazaki crows when their owners die or retire? No, they do not go to Itachi. They actually get assigned to another demon slayer, or they retire as well. You see, the Kazaki crows have been working with the Demon Slayer Corps for centuries, and because of this, they share a deep bond. In fact, some of the Hashiras actually take good care of their crows like they're their own pets. Speaking of Hashiras, why don't we talk about this cool little detail I recently found out? Like, every Hashira has a gold-colored button on their uniform, while every other Demon Slayer has a silver-colored button. This can help differentiate a Hashira from a normal Demon Slayer. Did you find that fascinating? Then the reason why Kokishibo has 6 eyes will definitely shock you. You see, the reason behind this is similar to why the Yoriichi Type 0 doll has 6 arms. It is because of Yoriichi's exceptional swordsmanship skills. Yoriichi was so fast with the sword that no one could track his movements. Kokishibo probably developed 6 eyes to keep track of Yoriichi's movement with the sword. But at the end of the day, 6 eyes weren't enough to save him from Yoriichi. This is one of the saddest facts on this list. Did you know there was actually a reason why Rengoku was yelling "Umai"? Umai! Yes, he really loves sweet potatoes. However, it was actually a samurai tradition of constant awareness and preparation for death. He yelled "Umai" all the time because he knew it might be his last meal. So he made sure to savor every bite. This is also the reason why he was so chill, even in his last moments. Well, did you find that sad? Then wait till you hear the reason why Rengoku's dad became an alcoholic and retired from demon slaying. You see, it all started when Rengoku's mom died. Shinjiro became so depressed that he became an alcoholic. However, what most people don't know is the fact that that wasn't the main reason why he retired. He actually retired when he found out that every breathing style was just a mimic of the original breathing style, sun breathing. And what even annoyed him the most was when he found out that only Demon Slayers with the Demon Slayer mark were capable of putting an end to Muzan. This is the main reason why he yelled at Tanjiro when he first met him and accused him of mocking him. Well, that was sad. But not as sad as Zenitsu's history with women. There is a major spoiler here, so you might want to skip this part of the video. You see, Zenitsu once had 7 girlfriends, and each of them took advantage of him, making him owe a debt of over 600,000 yen. Not to mention, they said a lot of bad things behind his back. Thanks to his amazing hearing abilities, he was able to find out. Zenitsu was heartbroken, but everything changed when he met Nezuko. She treated him right, and the two ended up getting married. Well, enough with the sad details. Why don't we talk about this cool little detail from the Demon Slayer manga? On the cover of volume 20 of the manga, we see Yoriichi making a pose that is similar to the pose made by his doll in the manga. Most people don't know about this little detail about the wind hashira, like the meaning behind the shape of his sword handle. If we take a good look at it, you'll notice that the sword handle is made up of 8 sides, which refers to all his family members, his mother, Genya, his 5 siblings, and him included. He might seem scary, but he's actually a nice guy. Did you know that Inosuke is actually a genius? You see, throughout the entire series, he's the only beast-breathing user. What is even more impressive is that he created this breathing style without being taught by anyone or having knowledge of any other breathing style. Speaking of breathing styles, do you know the breathing style with the most breathing forms? If you said sun breathing, then you're wrong, because the answer is moon breathing. With a total of 16 breathing forms, moon breathing is the most complex and difficult breathing style to actually master. Here's a cool little detail that would definitely put a smile on your face. In a certain Demon Slayer databook, demon moons were asked what it felt like to be slain by some breathing styles. When Muzan was asked what Sun's breathing felt like, with an angry look on his face, he just said 2 words: very unpleasant. Can't blame him, he literally got PTSD. Twice. Another major spoiler, you might want to skip this part of the video. You have 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Well, did you know that the Kamado house has been in existence for about 500 years? And it actually belonged to Yoriichi and his late wife Uta. You see, after Yoriichi's encounter with Muzan, he decided to go visit his home. But to his surprise, he met Tanjiro's ancestors, Sumiyoshi Kamado, and his wife Suyaka Kamado. It turns out that they were just moving around when they found the abandoned home. They then decided to live inside. Here's a bonus Easter egg. Did you know that Sanemi is actually an excellent singer? He would sing lullabies to Genya when they were kids. Not sure Sanemi would really like to hear this secret about himself, but I'm pretty sure he would be really angry if you don't check out this video. What are you waiting for? Click on it!